away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Spartans' offense is on the field for the first time today. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
Yeah, and he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
The give to the back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Spartans headed quickly to the line. Physical running style. Maybe the patron saint of that for Michigan State is T.J. Duckett.
Oh, the big fella. And that reminds me of Michigan State football. That's who they are, right? The physicality. They're gonna be blue collar. They're gonna roll up their sleeves, and make no mistake, every game you play against them, if you don't match the physical challenge, you will lose.
Fires to the tight end. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Spartans are rolling down the field.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
The run from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the first. The Spartans get it past the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll try the right side. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. So the Temple Owls offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Moves away as he feels pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
At the 14-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
They go to the ground. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sparty. He'll try to tack on one more. follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Getting some heat. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. The back goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Bland. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Handoff from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. 6th play of the drive coming up. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
1st down, Temple.
Got his man quickly. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Motion from the offense. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with a sack. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy, really eating up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. They move the tight end all over. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12.
2nd down.
And they swarm him under.
That's a really nice play on 2nd down. I love the quarterback's read. I love that he kept it. Good offensive coordinators across college football, they have no problem repeating the same play over and over again if it's successful.
And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Owls trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll run it. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Number 19 on the field goal.
That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. On 4th and goal, no thought of the field goal. They'll go for the touchdown. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the boxes. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time, they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and attack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The green and white love that tough guy reputation, and they're getting it done on the ground.
Nah, that's exactly who this program is. That's what they're built on. Every team you go back in the history of Michigan State, you're going to find what? A bell cow running back that you can feed.
At the 16-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
To the ground with the back. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It's now second down after the short completion.
Brings up second down.
Leaves it with the back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Give to the back. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive.
First down, Temple.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
42-yard line. Second down coming up.
On the option. Now the toss. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
5-yard line. First down, Temple.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
7 yards.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Temple lining up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Makes the grab to the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. The Spartans will hustle to the line. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient. Make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins, guys, you start to really like the offense.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Get it out on the screen.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's Bland. Got his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Makes a move. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. Quarterback adapting. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Using his legs to buy some time. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A 1st down for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds a soft spot in the middle. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Timeout.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Going for it all. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. South Carolina steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Columbia a ton of confidence. The circle of life in college football, where
He's got it down the right side. The expressway is wide open. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Spartans.
Number 14.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He wants to throw. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Bland. He'll loft one deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead.
Michigan State, 21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Gets it to the back. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete downfield. A quick tackle made, and he's got plenty for the first down.
46-yard line. First down, Temple.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they really featured this guy today.
And the defense came into this game knowing they were going to have to stop this guy getting handoffs, but also catching the ball. Nice job rallying to him out in the flat, making a nice tackle.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Trying to get to him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Temple lining up to punt it away.
Offense facing 4th down.
And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, open up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Powers through the defender. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. To the air. It's Bland. Finds the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep moving. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Going for the big play. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He makes the connection. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. To the air on 1st down. It's complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? Using his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Had to get rid of it quickly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He's going to pass. Makes the grab. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
Michigan State, 21, Temple, 14.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They'll try the run. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Finds his big tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That one.
And they're not on the same page there. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. It's caught. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third down play from the gun. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 4 over Hawaii. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Bland. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. But a little time, lets it go. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Temple lining up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And the returner is stopped. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Spartans want to move quickly.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Off play action. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. The snap sets up to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Spartans are marching down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 5 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Throws for the tight end. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They want to just keep throwing it. Moving away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Here comes the offense on first down. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Spartans in the hurry-up.
Anytime you play this offense, the challenge is stopping this quarterback from running the ball. You've already seen in this game, he's been able to break off a few runs and do some nice things. That time, though, the defense had his number and tackled him for a loss.
Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Spartans will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. He finds his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Bland. He's got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Coming after it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Spartans will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Pocket starts to collapse. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Escapes the sack. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense. 1st down for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. They'll run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Looking to throw on 3rd. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Michigan State! And the punishment has been extended. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. This thing, and the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15. To throw, it's Bland. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He gets it away from his own end zone. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. They can stop the clock a couple more times, and they need to get it back fast, down 2 possessions as the clock keeps winding down. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.